And welcome into the Oklahoman's video studio. Dave Morris here for another episode of the Rescue Rundown. One last time with Susana Della Maddalena. Great to see you.
You too.
And as we talked about a couple weeks ago, you moving on from the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. So for one last time, great to see you.
You too.
And you've been there for
a little over
years now.
3.5 years, yeah.
And you have seen many energetic young puppy.
I have,
and
this is Callie, and she wants to play.
She does. We had a jailbreak last week. This one's a little bit of a smaller dog, but lots of fun. What do we know about Callie?
She's a Pit Bull Terrier mix, 8 weeks old. She's part of a litter of 3, and she's been in a foster home, as most of our dogs and puppies are, before they come to the adoption center. So she's gotten a lot of love and attention, and she's quite the cuddler.
How much of an effect, and I'm assuming this is a very good thing, when they go to a foster environment and then you see them on the back side of that? I guess my question is, how much change do you typically see?
You know, it's like babies. I mean, it's really important for the puppies to have a lot of socialization when they're young, because that's going to help form them as they grow, their confidence, the way that, you know, they interact with people. So the more, you know, socialization we can give them, the better, which is why we love sending our puppies out into foster homes.
All right, so educate me on Callie. How big of a dog might this grow up to be?
You know, I would say probably no more than 30 to 35 pounds. Okay. She's not going to be real huge. She's going to be probably pretty bright. Pit Bull Terriers are very intelligent dogs, and very fun, kind of goofy, but also can be couch potatoes as well. So she's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's one of the things we're going to talk about today on the Rescue Rundown with the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. And Susana here is adoption tips. And that's one of the things to look into is kind of do your research of who you're adopting, whether it's a cat or a dog, and your situation at home, right?
Right. We try to counsel people when they come into the adoption center looking for a pet, because, you know, first thing we want to make sure of is that you are ready for it, because it is a lifetime commitment. This little girl could live to be 15 or 16 years old. So we want to make sure that you're ready and you're committed to taking care of her for life. Also, personality and, you know, type of dog or cat that you're looking for, personality, breed, you know, we'll ask you a lot of questions to help you kind of determine what's going to be the best fit for you.
And you kind of help those people who come to the Central Oklahoma Humane Society at up on Northwestern, 7500 Northwestern?
Right.
For some reason I was wanting to say 7500 Northwestern, by putting some charts out there, right, of personalities of the animal that perhaps you could pair yourself with.
Right. We with older dogs, we have in the past done color matching, and it's hard to do on a dog under 6 months of age because their personality isn't fully formed.
Gotcha.
But for the older dogs, it's a lot of fun to say, you know, if you're a couch potato, you're not particularly active, you like to sit around and watch TV, we're going to try to match you with a couch potato dog that's going to fit your lifestyle. We don't want to give you one that's going to want to run and play all the time. So. And
that's quite all right, because there's plenty of dogs and cats with various personalities.
Yeah, and cats too. I mean, cats, you know, you've got couch potatoes, you've got busy bees that are, you know, wanting to play all the time, and so we'll, you know, we really want to find out really kind of what your personality is so we can match you with the best fit.
All right, one of the tips you provided me was if you're considering a dog, you might not pair a young dog with young kids. That kind of surprised me, because as we were talking beforehand, I would have assumed they could grow up together.
Yeah, you know, again, it's something to really consider if you're taking a puppy into a home. Everybody loves puppies. Puppies require a lot of care, so do little children. And so, you know, puppies are very playful, and depending on the size of your child and the size of your puppy, you may be knocking over, you know, your child, and puppies have pretty sharp teeth until they're about 5 months of age when they get their adult teeth. Children can also be really rough with puppies. Sure. These guys are kind of fragile, you know, and so it's just something that if you're going to take a puppy and you have young children particularly, just make sure that you're prepared to be able to supervise both and make sure that everything goes well.
Yeah, on the upside, it could teach some discipline and routine.
Yeah,
it's not the word I'm looking for, but
yeah,
structure.
I think it's wonderful for older children because, you know, obviously this little girl is pretty playful, and she's going to be pretty fun to play with. And it is. It's good, you know, teaching them to what's kind of responsible pet ownership, feeding, playing with her, teaching her how to walk on a leash. Things like that are really fun lessons for children.
And on the cat side of things, those cats can be pretty independent.
Yeah, they can. You know, they have different personalities. Some want to be with you all the time. Some want to just kind of hang out. And so, again, matching yourself with the type of cat that will fit your lifestyle, and then making sure that you're prepared for it. You want to make sure you've got plenty of litter boxes, because cats are very particular about their potty habits, and if you don't have enough,
let you know.
they will let you know. And then you just want to watch out for things that they can get caught up in, or ingest, things like vertical blinds and the strings that hang from them, stuff like that. You just want to be.
I've heard people talk about the toilet paper roll that the cat will get on that. Next thing, or dog for that matter, and there's a big pile of it. I've never encountered that, but I could see where an animal would be fascinated by that.
Yeah, I had one of my puppies when I was years ago, who I had a knitting basket with balls of yarn in it, and I came home and found that she had just dragged that yarn all over the house and gotten herself tangled in it and everything else in it too. So just being thoughtful about what you want to keep out of the way, so they don't get in trouble.
Well, and that sort of leads us to the whole preparing your home before you get a cat or a dog, whether it's toxins, the blinds that could get.
Yeah, really take a look around, make sure that you're not leaving things out that are going to be problematic for the pet. We really encourage crate training dogs and puppies, because one of the reasons that people return puppies is they take them home and then they realize they're pretty active and they like to get into stuff. And so the best thing you can do is crate train your puppy, because that way when you can't be paying attention to it, you can keep it contained and it's going to stay out of trouble. It also helps to potty train and get them on a schedule of kind of sleeping and playing. So that's one thing you can do. And again, with cats, it's just really making sure that you've got plenty of litter boxes for them, that you've got a bed, toys. Cats like to play, and that you're prepared for them when they come home.
You had mentioned having a bed in every room, which could help prevent the cat from going mountain climbing on all the furniture.
And the dog too. If they've got a comfy place to sleep, it's going to be, at least they're going to think twice about getting on the furniture, because if they have a nice bed to get into, that's a good option for them.
All right, very good. These tips and more can be found on our website, by the way, at okhumane.org, along with cats, dogs, kittens, and puppies that are available for adoption. Again, the Central Oklahoma Humane Society is located at 7500 Northwestern. It's been great working with you.
You too.
Best of luck with the final weeks there at the Central Oklahoma Humane Society and moving forward as well.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to be here and to be part of OK Humane.
All right, more Rescue Rundown can be found on okhumane.org and our website at newsok.com.